Hello, and welcome to Griefcraft. Today we'll explore a Taoist parable from Lizi, the Book of Master Lai, written by the Chinese philosopher Lizi. This is a short story about projection and trust. I'll read the parable first, then share some reflections. Take a quiet moment, let yourself settle, and we'll move through it together as one. The Lost Axe. A man was chopping wood when he realized his axe was missing. He searched everywhere but couldn't find it. He began to suspect his neighbor's son had stolen it. The more he watched the boy, the more certain he became. The way the boy walked, guilty. The way he spoke, evasive. His expressions, his gestures, everything about him screamed thief. The next day, while digging in his own yard, the man found his axe. He had buried it there himself and forgotten. When he saw his neighbor's son again, nothing about the boy seemed suspicious. His walk was ordinary, his face was honest. His gestures meant nothing at all. It is an unavoidable reality that we can't always keep track of all things. But what we do in the space between losing and finding, that is the heart of the parable. The man didn't just misplace his axe, he misplaced his perception. And once suspicion took root, everything became evidence. The neighbor's son wasn't doing anything different than he'd done before, but suddenly every gesture looked like guilt. Every glance felt evasive. The walk, the posture, the tone, all of it confirmed what the man had already decided was true. This is how suspicion works. It doesn't wait for proof, it creates proof. It turns neutral behavior into a narrative, and then that narrative becomes unshakable until something forces it to collapse. In this case, the man found his axe. And just like that, the boy's face changed back. Not because the boy changed, but because the story did. We do this constantly. When we've been hurt before, or when we're afraid of being hurt again, we start seeing threats that aren't there. We read intention into accident. We assign motive to coincidence. And the more we believe it, the more the world seems to confirm it. It's not paranoia, not in the clinical sense. It's pattern recognition gone sideways. The brain is trying to protect us by spotting danger early, but it can't always tell the difference between a real threat and the shadow of an old one. The parable doesn't tell us to stop being cautious. It tells us to notice when we've already decided someone is guilty before we have the facts. It asks us, what are we actually reacting to? The person in front of us? Or the story we've written about them? Because once we find the X, once we see the truth, the person we were so sure had wronged us just looks normal. And we're left standing there, realizing we were the ones who made them into something they never were. The Lost Axe isn't just about suspicion. It's about how we create enemies out of thin air when we're afraid, or hurt, or have lost something we can't yet name. And the freedom comes not from never losing things, but from learning to pause before we turn every loss into a villain. This has been Griefcraft. Thank you for listening.